welcome to your reading, Virgo. So Virgo, we are looking at your current energy as well as what's coming for you in the upcoming weeks, what's going to happen. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but I am setting the intention now that there is a message for everyone watching. So angels, ancestors, guides, the highest vibrational frequency of Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear right now? What is going on with Virgo? What can they expect in the upcoming weeks? Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on with Virgo? What is going on with Virgo? What is going on with Virgo? Hopefully these cards are in frame. If not, don't worry, I will show you them up close as we go through them. So back to the deck energy. Oh, I love this. So overall energy for you right now is the Star. So there's something here with having like hope again, like really dreaming big. There could have been a tough time recently that made you feel really low, but you're like getting more in touch with your higher self, with your true desires, your divine connection, and something is really inspiring you here. This is really beautiful energy. So for the card representing you, we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands reversed. So this card could be your energy, which it likely is because this is the card representing you. But you could have been dealing with a fire sign in your life. But we're gonna, since this is the card representing you, I feel like there could have been like a lack of passion going on for you recently. Maybe a lack of direction of some sense, like feeling like you can't really move forward. And that's why all of a sudden you're getting like inspired again with this Star energy. I feel like this is your energy right now and you're going into the Star energy. Like there's no movement here. Like you might have like done everything you can in a certain situation you feel passionate about, but like there's no one there like helping you move forward, and that could have really made you feel bad. There could have been someone else in your life, maybe a fire sign. That doesn't have to be. They kind of had some player energy or were old talk and no game, and like they weren't really there for you. They weren't really committed to move forward with you. They could have been a little selfish here. And for the environment for you right now is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's some situation here where there wasn't equal give and take. And it really just left you feeling depleted. You could have been dealing with like an energy vampire type person, or you just were really invested in someone and that you just weren't getting the same return. Like you were there, like, you know, waiting, like serving them, like giving them their candy or whatever it was in the situation. They're just kind of like always wanting more from you. And then when you need them, they weren't really helping you move forward. You didn't have like their support in some situation. And I feel like, you know, deep inside, like this person isn't for you. They're not stable. They're not the energy. It could be an energy. It doesn't have to be a specific person. For more background information, we have the King of Pentacles. So this, I feel like, is definitely more your energy. We have an earth sign here at the Pentacles. And this is all about like abundance, stability, security, like financial prosperity, like having everything you need and more, being comfortable. And this is like what you're after. And I feel like the situation you've been in, relationship, work, whatever it is, there just wasn't, you weren't getting the energy that you desire. And I feel like you're realizing that. And you might be getting some like intuitive hits, some downloads that are like kind of like making this more clear to you that certain situations, relationships, environments around you at this time just aren't in alignment with your true desires. And I think that is what you're really getting clear with right now, or in this upcoming weeks. You're realizing what you truly want, what your desires are. Like you're dreaming big, and you're not letting other things get in the way of it, or other people's energies drag you down. Like you are just, like you're really like, the light is on you, the spotlight's on you right now. instead of this other person or other energy that's in this reading that was taking away from your true gifts is coming through, or your true desires. So in recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This, I don't know why this is like making me think of this other person in your life or something. I don't know. Interesting, Seven of Pentacles. When I think of Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's kind of like you planted the seed and you're like waiting for an outcome and you're like getting impatient maybe. Like, so I feel like you put in a lot of effort, you planted the seed into this relationship or whatever it is for you, job. Again, this is a general reading, so I'm just listing off a few things that are coming to mind, but whatever your situation is. And you're just sitting there waiting, but like nothing's really going. It's like he just is all dressed up and he wants the music to come on or something, but there's like no music playing. It's just like, you know, everything's just right, but there's like that passion or that whatever, like the music, what makes you like flow and dance and have fun, like that's just like missing. Even though you have the guitar right there, it's like no one's playing the music. Gosh, I feel like I could say this more eloquently. Like, it's like you're committed to the whole like theme here, but there's like just a major factor. There's like no music, so there's no dancing partner. Whatever it is you've been putting energy in, you're just realizing that it's not going to be exactly what you wanted or what you prepared for. And honestly, what you expect to happen is for this connection, this energy, this situation to end. This is like all about like a loss of love, loss of commitment, Ace of Cups reversed. I feel like you're just depleted from this situation and you're ready to move forward. And I mean, that sucks, but it's really great that you're realizing that what you want is different than what you're getting, because you've been putting a lot of your energy into something, a lot of your love, a lot of your attention, like literally like pouring your cup into something that's not fulfilling you. So you're realizing that now or in these upcoming weeks, and you're going to get, it might be a little upsetting at first, but you're going to really get inspired by this freedom in whatever sense that it means to you. What you fear, we have the Nine of Swords, but it's reversed. I think you're afraid that your anxiety, I feel like you're afraid of being alone too. Like, you know, like it's kind of weird. Like sometimes like we get addicted in a way to negativity or like to these rush of emotions that might not be necessarily good for us, but our body's so used to being stressed. It's so used to the stimuli of like whatever this negative situation could be or negative feelings. So I think a part of you is like afraid to like give that up. Like you're like running on adrenaline from this job or this situation. And I know that's like, it's really hard to see that from your own personal perspective, but you can, like, there's a lot of science backed up into this too. Like people really do get addicted to like negative situations, and maybe you're just been used to not having great job or a great relationship or something like that. And a part of you is like, what's going to happen without that, you know? And then for what you want, we have the Emperor reversed. What I feel like this card is about is you don't want to be controlled anymore or have anyone else making the decisions for you, micromanaging you. You don't want to be micromanaged. You don't want to be feeling like your head's cut off, right? You know, like that you're like floating in space. You don't feel grounded anymore. You want to feel grounded. You want to feel more in control of your body and your life. Is what I'm getting from that card. Oh. And for outside energies, outside influences, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So this is like just total instability here, like a lot of stress, like going back and forth. This could be financial like instability or like your finances in disarray. This could just be like juggling way too much on your plate right now. And that just seems really overwhelming, yeah. Like having to juggle work, this potentially like negative relationship, like all these things going through your head. You just feel like you have so much to do. And I feel like it's going to be so freeing for you to let go of this energy that's not serving you. Like you're going to be like waltzing around, dancing, like you won't even realize like you're going from this like imbalanced state around you to like this like beautiful ballerina, like dancing and just doing your thing, like just feeling light and on your feet, you know, like just like it's going to be like seriously like something like heavy that's been weighing on you is going to be lifted when you cut off this energy that isn't giving to your future anymore. And we have for what happens next, the Five of Wands, and it's reversed. And this to me is like conflict resolution. Like in here, there's all these people like, you know, trying to get the prize or all fighting for something. You won't be having to fight anymore. You won't be having to argue. And that's going to be like so calming to you. Even though you're used to this stressful environment, it's going to be really great to get a break from that. Not having to fight, not having to argue, not having to just put up with people arguing around you, just the stress, the competition. There's going to be less of that around, which is good. And I feel like you're going to end up working on your own more. And you might have some more responsibilities, maybe like, but I feel like you're going to be doing things better on your own than when you were with other people. But I'm really seeing this is like the completion for you of a tougher cycle. You've been putting a lot of energy into something, and the finish line is near. And you're like better off working alone and being alone than in this toxic, like negative environment. And like the end is near. I feel like you're like getting your stuff in order and preparing for like the next cycle of life. And it's inspiring you to like, because you're like, oh my God, what's next? Like you're excited for what's next in a way. Like once you get rid of this toxic energy, I know some people don't like that word or whatever. Sometimes I don't, but it seems like it. Draining energy. What else, Spirit? For Virgo. Ooh, oops. Let's see what fell to the ground. Sorry. New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. I really think this is what it's all about here. You're realizing whatever you've been putting your energy into, you're not getting it back. And you're like, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve to be paid better. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve a more loving friend, relationship, co-worker, boss, whatever. I really do feel like it's work related for most of you. But again, this is a general reading. Let's see. Yeah, we have mostly pentacles. Do we have? I think we do have all the signs, but mostly pentacles, right? Yeah. New moon in Cancer. Relax. Yeah, this is confirming what I've been talking about with you. Like, there's this I can feel it. Like, this relief is coming. Like, this stressful situation is coming to an end. And we have 2 new moons, which is about a new cycle, a new beginning. Know your worth and relax. Like, you're going to let go of whatever this stressful, argumentative energy, micromanaging energy is. And you're going to get back what you put in this next cycle. Like, you know your worth now, you know, and don't look at the past as like a negative experience. I mean, like, even if it was negative, think of it as a learning experience, because now you know you deserve better. Now you know your worth. Now you know what you don't want, or what you do, you know, even more clearly. And now you know that you need to take more time to relax and focus on yourself and not let people who suck and drain your energy like into your life. Like, if something causes you pain or drain, it's time to let it go. That's what's coming through from the Spirit. Let's get some tea leaves now. Oh, I want to come out. Oh my God. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. This is what we've been talking about. That like came right out. That is exactly what we're talking about this whole reading. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Yes, a situation that hasn't been good for you. Wow, Spirit's coming through. Oh, another one fell to the ground. Oh, there's 2 of these. We'll take all the ones that fell. Good fortune. Good. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Yeah, good fortune's coming in this next cycle of life. I definitely feel like it. You're going to be treated better. And I feel like your guides right now are really trying to help you out of a tricky situation. And this is them like guiding you that it's time to end whatever. Because like, you know, you're talking about how you're not getting like the same amount of like back that you're putting into this situation or relationship. that's not fair. Like, you deserve to be helped. You deserve to get what you put in back. So like, people that are coming into your life next will be helpful. They'll assist you. They'll guide you. And it's going to be much more fortunate that way too. Like, you shouldn't have to put all your energy into whatever basket that is. And if you do need help, ask for it. And if someone's not willing to meet you halfway or help you at all, then they're not someone for you, Spirit's saying. And if you do need help, because there is a lot going on, like if you want someone to talk to, like your guides, you can talk to them. Someone in your family. I feel like your spiritual team is really coming through right now to be like telling you that this is them right now, guiding you and helping you. And that if you're worried about leaving a bad situation like a job or a relationship or something because of money or financial reasons, or like because your home, maybe to like even move or something like that, they're letting you know that you'll be okay. Good fortune awaits you. Don't worry about the money or anything like that. It's some toxic thing needs to go, and you'll end up getting so much more in the future. Even if it's rough for like just a little bit, the process of leaving, you're going to be okay. Definitely. You're going to be better than okay. You're going to be better off than you were before. So I hope that was helpful and resonated. Let me roll the astro dice first before we go. Spirit, any last messages for Virgo? 6th house. That's work. Yes. Oh, man, Uranus and Capricorn. Yeah, there's big changes coming to your work life. I think this really is work for a lot of you. And also, like, Capricorn makes me think about setting boundaries. And this could be, like, really, like, someone going on in your life. This makes me think, like, Spirit's coming through, like, saying, set boundaries with people that are draining you. And if they don't accept your boundaries, if they're not willing to like work with you, you know, like then that's a clear sign that they need to get out of your life. It's time to let them go, that situation, that job, whatever it is. So setting boundaries would be a great way to know if this person or situation is good for you or it's meant to be in your life. And there are going to be big changes related to work and your everyday life and your structure in your life. There's going to be big changes for sure. We've talked about a lot, but again, these changes are going to bring forth good fortune. You're going to be fine. It's just going to be, a lot of changes in your day-to-day life, your work life. Setting boundaries is definitely something coming through to test out if you're not sure with these relationships. You know, that if someone doesn't respect your boundaries, they're not respecting you, and they just are not meant to be in your life, at least not at this time, because you know your worth now. Yeah. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.